Hello everyone and welcome to After Effects tutorials. In this tutorial I will show you how to make transparent text in After Effects. In order to do so, let's create a new composition. Click OK. For this tutorial I will use a video background. You can use a picture background. That's maybe the best way how to do this tutorial and how to follow along, because you can go with a solid background as well, but picture or video background is even better. So in order to import either picture or video, just right click on the project panel, go to import file, and I'll import my video here and drag that video down there under the layers and lock it. So this is my video background. Now I'll add some text. Click on the text icon and life is like, write something down. Okay, now I will create a shape, simple rectangle here without any stroke and with a fill. And as you can see, my shape layer is above the text layer, so we can see the text. So let's change that. Let's put the text layer above. Okay, it's like this. And now all you need to do is, under the track mat here, under the shape layer, instead of none, just click on the alpha inverted mat. And boom, you just create transparent text. So that's it. This tutorial can end here, but I will continue with adding some more text and adding some basic transparent animation. So in order to do so, I will first animate this shape layer. So I will click on the shape layer and on the T, so that will open opacity, and I'll go to 1 second, put the opacity value to 0, insert the keyframe, and after around 1 second change the value to 100, and that will give me nice transparent animation for this text. So what I'm going to do next is basically I will duplicate this by clicking on the control key and clicking on the shape layer and the text layer, and then control D in order to duplicate both of these. So now I'm going to edit this text layer I just duplicated, and I will write down something like, let me see, life is like sailing. You can use any wind, so you can use any wind. And now I will move that text layer around here and click on my shape layer number 2 and move it here as well. So we can go here and we can make it bigger like this. You can use any wind. Okay, now we have 2 layers with 2 text layers, and we will create another one. So the same thing. So shape layer and text layer, and control D to duplicate them, then edit the text layer to go in any direction. Okay, now move that text layer around here and move the shape layer number 3 around here. So now we have 3 layers, 3 text layers. So let's see. As you can see right now, the problem is that all 3 animations start and ends at the same moment, and we don't want that. So in order to change that, click on Control and then select Shape Layer 3, Shape Layer 2, Shape Layer 1, and then click T, like a transparency. And as you can see, we have our keyframes below each other, and that's why all animation starts at the same time and then ends at the same time here. So in order to change that, I will basically select these two keyframes and move it on the right. Then select another keyframes and move it to the right as well. So right now you will see that this animation will start first, then second one, and then third one. That's it. Now what we can do, as you can see, as you probably saw at the beginning of this video, is that this animation ends on other way. So this animation starts like this and ends like this. So in order to do so, we will select all the layers except the background layer, and we will click on the right click on the mouse and then pre-compose, and I will call this in animation. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'll go on a timeline and see where this animation stops. So it's around here. After that, after this moment, I don't need this layer anymore. So I will go to edit, and then I will go to split layer, and I will delete the rest of the layer. So I have just this part. Now I will duplicate this in animation by Ctrl D and rename it to out animation. Now I have in and out animation, and I will drag this out animation on the right. So this out animation will start when this in animation ends. And I want this to start, this out animation to start from the end. In order to do so, I can right click on the mouse on that layer and go to time, and then time reverse layer, and let's see. Yeah, that's what we wanted to do. So at the end of this animation, I will click on the letters N, and that will basically shrink my work area on here where the animation ends. And that's it. I'm going to render it, and that's how you create a transparent text. Like I told you, you can stop after first minute because I basically show you everything. But if you want to do some animation like I did, then my advice is to watch the whole video. Thank you very much, guys.